Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Red Dawn. My name is Kiri, and yeah, look, to say I'm flat as a tack is an understatement. We've just drawn 2-0 at Craven Cottage, and yeah, it just feels like a defeat. Just feel soulless watching this Liverpool team right now. I didn't actually watch the game, I was asleep, getting ready for my first day back at work. In the morning. It was a 1 a.m. kickoff here in Adelaide, South Australia. But yeah, coming into this match, I just knew we weren't going to get the 3 points. I said in the match preview would be 1-1. We drew 2-2, and in all honesty, we should have lost this one 2-1. Um, in my opinion, Florian Wirtz's goal does not count. It's clearly offside. He even admitted it during the post-match presser as well. You know, when you're ahead of the last defender, which he was just centimeters. You know it's offside. Gakpo was in a similar position beforehand, but he was miles ahead of the Fulham defence. You know, that goal's paid. It's fine. It happens in football. Why it took VAR so much time to make the decision, I don't know why, but it is what it is. But it's clearly offside. We were in no right to win that game or even be in a winning position, which we were in the 94th minute. The game starts, and typically we start in the same old fashion, conceding early. Harry Wilson scores. It's 1-0. And it has to be a former Liverpool player as well. It was written in the stars, and we treated him like a prime Lionel Messi. And for the next 40 minutes, yeah, we just looked clueless when we had the ball. Obviously, dominated possession, but did we do anything with it? No. Side to side, back to Allison, out to Bradley, back to Kanate. It's pedestrian football. I don't like it. The fans don't like it. Arne Slot is destroying the mentality monsters that Jurgen Klopp once built. We're now the mentality mice, and it needs to stop. You know, we talked about Verts getting the goal. Cody Gakpo, he puts us up 2-1 in the 94th minute. You think we see out this game. Theoretically, the game's all said and done. But no, this is Arne Slot's Liverpool, and what do? They invite Fulham for a Sunday night roast. We're not keeping the ball in our corner, closing down our opponents within 10 to 15 yards of the ball, and instead we let Fulham do as they wished. 180 seconds after taking the lead in stoppage time, Harrison Reed off the bench drilled a worldie into the top corner. There was nothing that Allison could have done there, but my God, if you look at that goal, how it was taken, why is everyone pushed further up the pitch? Where is the protection? We've seen this too many times. It's no accident to concede to an equaliser after taking the lead in stoppage time is a sackable offence. It's unacceptable. It's unforgivable. It's something you should never see in professional football at all. It happens, but from a Liverpool standpoint, it's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Um, and I'm sick of Arne Slot's excuses. I haven't even bothered watching his press conference because I know he's going to say the same shit. I'm over it. I'm really, really over it. He sucked the life out of this Liverpool Football Club. Is why I'm not yelling at the moment. Normally I would, but he's just sucked the soul out of everything. Like I've just never have seen a Liverpool team this bad since the Brendan Rodgers era. But in all fairness, at least there was some fight in that team with Steven Gerrard leading the troops. Where's that leadership from Virgil van Dijk? I'm not seeing it. Hell, even our worst team in 2022-23 in the Jurgen Klopp era, at least that team had some fight. We had an aging midfield. Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, they were on their last legs. But there was fight in that team. We were fighting for a top four spot in the Champions League. We ultimately lost out and settled for Europa, but at least there was fight. You know, we fast track a few seasons later. We splash the cash, crazy amount of money that Jurgen could possibly ever dream, and all of a sudden we can't beat a Leeds B grade team at home, and now we folded like deck chairs to Fulham at Craven Cottage. Like, I don't care if we're 9 games unbeaten. There is nothing in this team right now. You know, if you want to dish up that performance against Arsenal at the Emirates, which is our next match, be my guest. I don't care. Let's lose 5-0 and hopefully slots out the door. But that's not going to happen. He'll see out the season. He should have been sent packing after the Forest game. Anyways, let's get into some players, and this will be quick because I haven't watched the game and I only watched the extended highlights on Stan Sport. Starting with Allison at goal, as discussed before, nothing he could have done there with Harrison Reed's goal. But with that all being said, I'm really concerned with Allison at the moment. It's been a while since he's made a clean sheet. Well, been a while since he's conceded. he's made a clean sheet, but you know, again, not consistently enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, and just his distribution by foot has just been concerning as well. But with that all being said, he wasn't alone. The culprit is our back four right there. We'll start with Connor Bradley on the right-hand side. Look, you know, not really much to say about Connor Bradley. He did get that assist for Florian Wirtz's goal, but yeah, there's just no spark or creativity when it comes to his offensive side of the game. Just nothing like what Jeremy Frimpong brings into on the right hand side. Ibrahima Konate, yeah, you know what I'm going to say with him. I'm just not going to even say anything. Virgil van Dijk, where's the communication? Where is the communication to your players? Why aren't you sending that message to close out, you know, within 10 to 15 yards of your opponents when they have the ball? Like, there's just no leadership at the moment. It's pathetic. I'm sorry. Milos Kerkez, yeah, had some good games as of late, but just a far cry of what he's been doing recently. Into the midfield, Ryan Gravenberch. Yeah, he's as much as we have criticised McAllister. I think Gravenberch has escaped some criticism as of late. I just think with him on the pitch at the moment, he's not providing that protection for our back four. We're just easily walked over in the middle of the park. It's just not good enough. And going to Alexis McAllister, you know what I'm going to say with him. He just hasn't been at it at all this year. Dominic Szoboszlai, yeah, just below his usual standards. Yeah, I just thought he wasn't good today. Took a free kick, but it was predictable. Easy reaction for the Fulham goalkeeper there. Well, I don't even know. I probably need to see that again. I don't know if it went out wide or if the Fulham keeper saved it. I probably need to see that again. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Florian Wirtz, yeah. Probably the only bright spark in that midfield. You know, got the equaliser, but should have been offside in my opinion. But could have been more impactful. but it's not his fault. That his teammates play a lot of passengers. And speaking of passengers at the moment, yeah, Curtis Jones, back to reality for him. Yeah, simply not good enough at the moment. Yeah, his last couple of games have been shaky. Yeah, absolute shame. I thought he was put in a good form of games, but again, it just shows that. And I'm going to say this, and I don't know if I said this on this channel as well, but Curtis Jones is a championship player at best, and he's only in the side because he's Scouse. Come at me, I don't care. That's my opinion. Cody Gakpo, he played up top. Hugo Ekitike was not in this one, was ruled out last minute due to things like muscle awareness and all of that. So he played up top and in the false nine position. I mean, other than that goal, I mean, not really a good performance from Gakpo, if I'm being completely honest. You know what you get out of him. Always predictable when he has the ball. Turns right, cuts inside. Was caught offside a couple of times as well. Yeah, but he's got the goal. It's a saving grace for him. He's going to start in the Arsenal game later on in the week. On the subs, Jeremy Frimpong. Yeah, I thought he was good. I think he should be starting at the right back position going forward as well. You see what he does when he has the ball. He's always willing to drive forward bring the ball into the box, as he always does too, which he did in the right wing side as well. Federico Chiesa, I'm presuming, came on late and didn't really do anything. Yeah, not nice guy, but I just don't see him lasting at Liverpool at the moment. Just won't be surprised if he goes in January. And Joe Gomez, I think he came on late for Gakpo before we conceded that last goal. But that's it. I'm done. My week is ruined, and I'm going to sit in a dark room and try and forget that Harrison Reed exists. Let me know in the comments, slot in or slot out, and who was your man of the match, if you can find one. Don't forget to like the video. It helps the channel. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back for the match preview against Arsenal later on in the week. Take care, everyone. And as always, up the Reds.